welcome to my channel. So today's nail set is for a special person, a nail sister from Lip Smacking Nails, Secret Devil YT. She has a YouTube channel and you should really check her out because she does amazing work. She just reached 10,000 subscribers, so congratulations, Megan. That's an amazing accomplishment. And today I'm doing a nail set for her because she is the Lip Smacking Nails member of the month, Spotlight member of the month. So I chose this color because to me it just screamed Megan. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so bright and colorful, kind of like she is. But it's an old polish. It's Luster Sign from Sally Hansen. I mean, you can tell like $1.99. Where do you get polishes for $1.99 except for the dollar store? But she uses nail lacquers, just regular air dry nail polish, which I don't normally use because I don't have the patience to sit there and let it dry. But I chose to use that just to honor her and her creativity. And I did cheat. I did put a base coat over it because I'm going to be stamping, and in case I mess up, I don't want to ruin the nail polish. So I made some nail decals, just playing around, having some fun. And I'm going to use these goth ones because Megan likes goth things. So I figured these would be pretty cool to use on the nails. And if you want to know how to make nail decals like this, the water slides, just let me know. Maybe I can do a video on it and show you how I do it. Doesn't mean it's the right way. It's just the only way I know how to do it. So I'm also going to be using this stamping plate from Pretty Fingers by Robin because Megan, like me, loves to read fantasy novels or listen to fantasy novels. That's what we usually do while we're doing nails. And I thought this was the perfect plate for that. And I'm going to chrome. I'm going to try to use this black chrome. I don't think I've ever used it, but her favorite color is black, so I'm going to try and do that. And I do have a matte top coat and the She Modern chrome white. I need to get the black and the clear of She Modern. So next time it goes on sale, I'm going to be picking that up. So let's give this a try. Hopefully my nail decals will work. And I keep calling them decals. They're not decals, they're water slides. So, I mean, for me, the hardest part is to get the sizing. And these are probably too big for the nails I'm going to use, but that's okay. I'll just trim them after I get them on the nail. So let me cut these out. And I don't have bigger scissors on my desk right now. And I left them somewhere, I think, probably, knowing me. So when I print these up on the computer, after they're done drying, I top coat them with a matte spray, like a varnish in a can. That's how I seal them in, so if they get wet, or when they get wet, because they are water slides, I can just slide them off without ruining the ink, because I do not have a laser jet printer. I only have an inkjet. And if you know anything about the difference in printers, a laser jet, the ink dries and it won't smear when it gets wet, to my knowledge, but an inkjet will. So that's why I do this, the sealing with the spray. So hopefully I put enough on here that it won't bleed the ink. So let me make sure my roller's clear. And let's pray that this will work. So I have my little brush here with some water that I'm just gonna place on the back. And you can get water slide decal paper, you know, off Amazon. I've had this one for a while, so hopefully it's still good. I don't even know if it does go bad or not. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a minute so it'll soak through. And let's do the other one. Just making sure the stamper is clear again. This is just a fun way to do nails. Now this happens to be white. slide paper, water slide paper, because I want the images to pop. If I use the clear, you would just see the nail behind it, and I don't want that to happen. So here we go. So look, see, it slid off really well, really simple. Let me just dry it off, and let's hope that I can get it to stick on the nail. Let's see. I haven't done this in a really, really long time, and it doesn't want to stick. So what I'm going to do is get some foil gel glue to make it super sticky. Let me just make sure this is not wet. And I will put it in the lamp and cure it so it's very sticky then. Otherwise, I might have to take it off with tweezers, and then there's the possibility of it ripping. So this, you know, this is like a trial and error kind of thing. Like I said, I haven't done this in a very long time, but it's fun. Like you see, I get to make some really fun images of my own. I have some flowers down here for my daughter. She wants a set of Victorian nails, so I printed these up. Hopefully I can use them for her nail set. And then I love to read and fantasy, and these colors just call to me. And these ones were supposed to be split in 3, and when I printed them, they didn't split up because I removed the background. Like you can see, this one is still split. I removed the background that I used to to size these images. So let me show you here. This one, the ink didn't come out right, but I kind of like some of the colors, so I'm still going to use it. But this is what it would have looked like had the background not been removed from the picture when I printed. You can actually see on this one the shape of the design. And I'll leave the link to where I found this these nail designs. It's a PDF file that you can use in Canva. I will leave the link in the description because I can't remember offhand what the name of the company is. So let's see if we can get this to stick now. There we go. All right, now it's not straight, so let's see if I can, oh boy, lift this up a little bit without ripping it. I'm not sure I can. That's why I have extra. Okay, so far. No, it's stretching a little bit, but hopefully I'll be able to put it back on and smooth it out. I'm not sure. I think it will be okay. It's so hard to work with gloves on. Okay, that's a little bit better, and I can smooth it out, so that works. So this is what it looks like on. And I'm going to play with it and cut off all the extra and cut the white off because there's still some white here or here on the side. So let's see if I can get this bubble out. Good, it came out. And let's see. Let me play with this for a second. I need cutting blade. So let's see. I just want to take all this white off right here that I didn't cut off when I cut it apart. I'm not sure how I'm going to blend this into the nail yet. Cut through. I am worried about this slipping and cutting myself, so that's why I'm going super slow. Come on. So I just have to make sure it's trimmed before I put it on the nail next time. And this blade may not be as sharp as I wanted it to be, so. I think I got most of it off. Let me get the tweezer and see if I can get the rest of it off. Let's see. Nail file. Okay. Let's get this off. Get it off down here. And a piece down here. Okay. So that's that. I might go around with some black. I'm not sure. We'll see. So let's try this one. Well, let me put the foil gel on this one first. Now you can cut these water slides into any shape you want. I just happen to leave them the rectangular shape. This is a really nice one. Let me take this back off because this thing's all scratched. I want to show you what it looks like on the stamper here. I can get this plastic piece off. There we go. And that's what the image looks like on the stamper. It's really pretty. Clean this up while that's curing. All right, that's good. So let's see if I can center this one better. There we go. Look at that. Just trying to get a little bit of those creases out. Look at how nice that looks. Not bad for a homemade water slide. Okay, so that's done. Now let's do some fun stamping here. So I'm going to pick up some of these dragons, I think. And I really want the one with the book, but I don't know how I would fit that on the nail. I mean, there's a smaller one, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that image. Maybe I'll put it sideways. Let's see. Let's give it a try. If I don't like it, I can always wipe it off. And that's why I base coated everything. I'm going to pick it up again only because I think I need to let it sit on the stamping plate for a little bit because it is gel and it's smeared a little bit. So I'm going to try it again. I want to get a really nice pickup here. Let's let that dry a little bit. Let's let this dry up just a little bit. I'm gonna try this Purine stamper. See how this works. Yeah, still not great. Not like that. I'm going to try it one more time with a different stamper. I'm going to use one that's stickier. I have some stampers that are just old and have gotten really sticky over time. Like this one. It's very sticky. So I'm going to try it with that. Maybe that will hold the gel in place a little bit better. Oh, you know what else I realized? If I'm going to chrome it, I need to matte top coat these nails. Ooh. Good thing I remembered. 'Cause that would have been a mess. Sometimes I forget steps in between because my brain's working too far ahead of my hands. All right, I'm gonna matte top coat these and I will be right back. Okay, so let's hope the third time is a charm. Otherwise, I'll have to think of something else or just grab a different picture. Because I don't know, this seems really watery for some reason. Maybe it needs a good shake. Let me see. Maybe it settles a bit in the bottle. Let's see, let's try again. I don't usually have problems with it, so I don't know what's going on today. All right, so we're gonna use this one that's super sticky. There we go, that's much better. Maybe it just needed a good shake and a really sticky stamper. I just need to grab a dotting tool real quick. Just want to get some of this stuff off here. Grab a nail and let's see how we can put this. Okay, oh, see, still left some on there, so let's get some acetone here and clean this off. I don't want that on the nail. All right, now I think it needs something else on the bottom. So let's just throw some of these flying dragons on there. Let's see. There's so many on here. Let's see if we can pick up a couple. It's hard to see the white with this paper towel in the background. Okay, let's put these on here. Let's pick up a couple more. This one down here at the bottom. just leave it like that. Let's just clean off this a little bit. Let me grab a brush here. And make sure I don't have any extra white down here when I go to chrome. Okay. That'll work. I'm going to cure this and let's pick up some more images here. I do like this one. There are so many nice images on this plate, I just can't decide. Well, you know what? I think I want to pick that one up. I like that one. Let's make sure my stamper is clean. And it's so sticky it fell out on the roller that I used. That's what happens when you have these rubber stampers. I mean, this one's probably about 10 years old and just gets sticky after a while. It didn't pick up. I waited too long for that one, or I scraped it too much, probably. You know what? I changed my mind. I think I want this one. This one is super pretty. There we go. Just let it sit here on the stamper for a minute. And let's see, let's put this on now. That's okay, didn't mess it up though, so that's good. And then let's get this dragon right here. And put that one on. So Megan started her YouTube, well, I shouldn't say her YouTube, but her nail journey, I guess, at the beginning of COVID, and kind of like the rest of us, she never looked back. I think once you start doing your own nails, you find out how much fun it is, how much freedom you have, how you're not on anybody else's time schedule, and it's just so much fun to do your own nails. And if you want to change them, you don't have to wait till the nail techs have an opening. And I completely understand it's not for everybody. I do. I'm not saying that you should stop going to nail techs. Absolutely not, because everybody needs to make a living, and some of them are amazing, actually. But, you know, sometimes people just like to venture out and try and do things on their own, and it's just a lot of fun. This one. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm going to cure this. Let me just get this extra off here, because it will chrome when I go to chrome it. and that's what I'm gonna do for those. And for the last nail, this should be fun. I've never done this before, so let me just clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so Megan has some piercings, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do some nail piercings. Now, I've never done them, so I have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm going to give it a try. So I have, oops, let me show you before I get started. I have this little drill here that you drill into the nail, and I have these little, you know, faux piercing pieces that I got off Amazon, and I'm gonna do a piercing set. Okay, like I said, I've never done this before, so wish me luck. And hopefully I won't pierce my hand. I'm going to try to line these up, but oops, it's hard to see, so. They might not be exactly even. Okay, so we're going to stop with that for right now. And let's see what we're going to do. Let's see. I wonder if this barbell will fit through this hole. Oops. Lost the barbell. I'm going to make the hole a little bit bigger. And I'm going to see if I can fit that barbell through. I'm not sure if it's going to fit across the nail. It might not. But I know the holes need to be bigger, so maybe. Let's see. What if I took... I know it's probably not the right way to use these. Oh boy, it's going to be a pain to pick up. Where's my other tweezer? Let's try it with this one. I don't like that. All right, see, I wish I could take the tops off these. I thought that they came apart, but it doesn't seem like they do. Like, you can't twist an end off. So I would have to make the holes pretty darn big to get these through. I'm not even sure, honestly, if it would fit across the nail. I'm gonna try to get at least one through, and then hopefully close it up with some gel or something. Is that one longer? Yeah, that's a little. Let me see. These holes really need to be big. pretty big hole to get this through. Alright, it should fit through, so let me make this one just a little bit bigger. Yeah. Gauging the size is like next to impossible for me. Alright, that should fit. It will fit. I will make sure it fits. There we go. Now, push it through. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I got one. Oh, look at how cute that looks. Can you see it? That looks so cute. Now, I wonder if this will be longer. Probably not. Might fit through. All right, let's try. Let's give it a try. These holes are gonna have to be super big though. I'm really getting tired of wearing these gloves. Nope, not quite yet. Where did I go? There it is. Okay. Almost. Probably just a little bit more. Alrighty, got that one through. Now let's go to the other side here. Pretty messy under there. I'm gonna have to clean that up. This drill, I have to say, is really cool. I just did an Amazon haul and I showed that drill bit on it. So if you want the link, let me know. I can definitely add it. Come on. Fit? Can I make it fit through? Nope. Still gotta be a little bit bigger. Yes, I should probably shut that off, but just in case I have to turn it back on again. Because it doesn't fit. Let's see. Oops. Too noisy. I'm not sure if it doesn't fit, if the hole's not big enough, or it's just a bad angle. One more time, let's try to make it a little bit bigger. It looks like it's big enough. Okay. I'm gonna shut this drill off because this has got to be big enough by now. It's there, it just won't go through. I think it's not the best angle. Let me see. There we go. Ooh, I got them both in. Well, that's pretty cool, actually. Look at that, how cute. Look, it's not focusing. That is adorable. So I'm gonna clean it up and I'm going to put some rhinestone glue on the back and hold it into place so that they don't fall out or move. So let me find some glue here. The nozzle got stuck. It's a little bit clogged, so it doesn't want to come out really well. Okay. I love this nozzle, but sometimes it just gets clogged and you need a pin in it to get it unclogged. But I don't need much, so I think we're okay. Right, I'm just gonna put this in the lamp and I'm going to cure it. Don't put it in upside down though. Okay, so no, that's cured in place, and now I'm just going to stick another one, just one of the round ones right up here. Really need to clean this tip, so I'm not sure there's going to be enough glue to hold it on. Okay, just trying to make it so it's even, which I seem to have a problem with seeing things like that. I think that looks even. I'm gonna flash cure it before I put it in the lamp so it doesn't move. I really want to pierce the lip on this. But these are so big. Ah, I know what I could do. I have an idea. All right, I'm gonna put this in the lamp to cure. So I just went and looked for the tiniest size gem I have, and I think I found one. I can open this. Sealed pretty well. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be small enough. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I think it'll work. think it'll work just fine. So let's see. Okay, so we got the little piercing in the lip. Well, it's supposed to look like a piercing in the lip. I'm going to cure that. And I'm going to get these out of the lamp and let's chrome them with the black and see what they look like. Make sure I close this so I don't have gems everywhere. Okay. Here's black chrome. Where is the cap for this? Let me put this cap on. I think that's why maybe it keeps getting clogged. So let's see what this looks like. Not the best. Doesn't really have any like reflective properties. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it'll look better once it's top coated, shiny top coat. Okay, that's done. Now to work on these decals and make them blend in a little bit better. So I'm going to get some black polish. All right, I just have some regular black polish. This is like the eye gel, one of the duos that came with the gel and the regular polish. And I'm just gonna see if I can blend this in. I might have to do a couple of coats. Might actually have to do it with the gel instead of the regular polish because this really isn't covering anything. Let me see. Oh, if I do that, it does. That's really thick. I want it to dry quicker. Although the eye gel polish does, the regular lacquer does dry pretty quick, actually. All right, let's let that dry. Do this one. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna let those dry. And then I will top coat everything and I will be back. So this is my completed set for the Secret Devil YT. Megan, again, congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. That's an amazing achievement, and we're also proud of you at the Lip Smacking Nails Discord group. You're a wonderful nail artist, a real sweetheart, and your tutorials are just amazing. So thank you for watching my video. If you're not subscribed to Secret Devil YT, please go subscribe. Let's help build Megan's channel up. Let's get her watch hours up. Again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will catch you in the next one.